naik beca pergi ke pekan, mau beli 2 kaki ikan. Cina bukan, Melayu pun bukan. Ini dari dia Nyonya peranakan.
They are a perfectly unique race and rich with cultural values. They have something to share that is called hope.
Pergi ke kebun memetik pepaya, letak mari di tanah rata. Bila Nyonya pakai kebaya, Baba tengok tak kelip mata.
Melaka was known as the World Trade Center hundreds of years ago. Located strategically in the middle of the West and East since the 15th century.
Dalam makan ni susah Pak. Tak ada orang boleh bikin tu semua. Itu diorang bikin lagi negeri Cina datang. Tu macam raja-raja negeri Cina pakai mainan Pak.
The Peranakan Chinese has a very interesting history. The community evolved more than 700 years ago, way back in the 14th century. Chinese traders, mainly from the Fujian province of South China, visited Melaka for the purposes of trade. Melaka has a very strategic position on the west coast of the peninsula of Malaya. So there was a lot of migration and travel going on, even way back then. Traders from China came to Melaka, and traders from India also came to Melaka and stopped at the port of Melaka to do the trading for about 6 months, waiting for the monsoon winds to change. During the 6 months, many of them intermarried with the local women in Melaka.
Pada ketika itu, pedagang-pedagang tidak dibenarkan membawa isteri ataupun kaum wanita. Dengan berada di Melaka ni selama 6-7 bulan, maka terpaksalah mereka ni mendapatkan pembantu-pembantu untuk menjual barang-barangnya, dan juga tahu-tahulah dalam lama tak balik tempat, jadi mereka pun berkahwinlah dengan orang tempatan. Keinginan semula jadilah. Sebab itu, orang Baba dan Nyonya ni wujud hasil perkahwinan antara pedagang-pedagang Cina dengan orang-orang tempatan.
Besides language, costume may also be the symbol of a nation.
Waktu keturunan nenek moyang nanti, semua pakai kebaya panjang macam anti pakai sekarang.
Oleh kerana maknya tu orang tempatan, boleh dianggapkan seperti orang Melayu lah. Jadi pakaian-pakaian tu lebih mirip kepada orang Melayu. Mula-mulanya orang Baba Nyonya ni memakai baju kurung, baju panjang lah. Dan kemudian ia diubahkan menjadi pakaian kebaya pendek. Jadi boleh dikatakan orang Baba Nyonya ni memanglah dia pengaruh Melayu kuat. Maka anak-anak dididik memakai baju seperti orang Melayu. Sebab itulah pada hari ini wujudnya pakaian kebaya. Jadi bagi orang lelakinya, mereka memakai baju Cina. Serupa macam pakaian orang Tanah Melayu lah.
That was how the Peranakans came to be. We can tell that Peranakans have the strong influence of Malay characteristics.
Kalau masih lagi tak ada orang mengamalkannya tu, saya ingat tak berapa tahun lagi habislah. Orang nak pakai baju kebaya pun tak mahu lagi.
This leads me to the question, what will become of the Baba Nyonya community and cultural heritage? Will it survive in this modern generation? Or will we be relegated to the museums? How will this very unique culture fare?
Culture is meant to be loved. But to love a culture, firstly, we need to know how exquisite it is.
The culture is very unique in that it has elements of many cultures. It has Chinese elements, Malay elements, Javanese, Sumatran, Balinese, and even up in Penang, Burmese and Thai as well. And do not forget, the Melaka was also conquered by several colonial powers. In 1511, the Portuguese came and conquered Melaka. In 1641, the Dutch conquered Melaka, and many more years later, the British took over Melaka from the Dutch in 1826.
The uniqueness of Peranakan's costumes have inspired a well-known fashion designer, Salikin Sidek, by inlaying the elements of Peranakan in his designs.
Kalau kebaya Nyonya ni kita nampak gadis-gadis yang berketurunan kacukan Melayu dan Cina, mereka ni akan memakai kebaya pendek. Bila pakai kebaya pendek tu, kebaya tu mesti ada sulam. Bila ada sulam kat depan tu, kalau kebaya tu dia berbelah depan, dia akan sematkan kongsang. Iaitu kongsang, dia orang ada kongsang tok. Mesti ada 3 serangkai. Dan juga kalau sulaman itu mesti ada sulaman di ujung baju, kan, di ujung lengan, di ujung depan. Dan kita nampak Melayu dia iaitu pada kain sarung. Warna dia selalu tak senada, dia tak sepasang. Dia akan cari matching dengan warna yang serakan, warna garang.
Although they looked similar with the Malays, but they are still different.
Okey, lagi satu, bila kita nampak dia kita akan nampak dia punya sanggul. Sanggul dia mesti pakai sanggul limau manis. Dia mesti ada bunga, ada anting-anting jurai dan juga cucuk sanggul.
Instead of the design and the style of wearing it, the Peranakan's costumes also are made from special materials.
The material is actually Swiss voile, the material used for the kebaya. It is a very thin, diaphanous material, very delicate, transparent, and worn as a blouse with a lot of elaborate embroidery. There are many kinds of kebayas, one of which is the kebaya biku, which is a simple kebaya embroidered at the hems and the edges. Another is the kebaya renda, which is a kebaya lined with beautiful European lace. And the most popular kebaya presently is a kebaya